Welcome to Hope's Homemade Kitchen. Today we're doing another copycat recipe. This time it's Cheesecake Factory fried mac and cheese balls. And to make it even better, we're going to serve it with some creamy marinara sauce, just like Cheesecake Factory does. All you'll need for this recipe is some mac and cheese, preferably leftover cold mac and cheese, and that's what I'm using today. We have some all-purpose flour, 2 eggs and about a half a cup of milk, and some Italian panko breadcrumbs that I've added additional seasoning to. I've added some pepper, dried parsley flakes, and garlic powder. So the first thing you want to do is form this cold mac and cheese into mac and cheese balls. Now the Cheesecake Factory, their fried mac and cheese balls are actually pretty big, almost that fit in the palm of your hand. So what you want to do is just take a good spoon of mac and cheese, and it should be cold, and just form them into good appetizer size cheese balls. Now I'll link the video down below where we made this mac and cheese if you need a recipe for mac and cheese, but try to make them just all the same size. And if your mac and cheese doesn't hold together that well, it's best to put it in the freezer after you form the balls, and that will help it hold together. The texture of mine here looks just fine, so I think we're going to go with that. And this is a really quick recipe. If you've already got the mac and cheese made, you're good to go. Now when these fry up, that inside texture is just creamy, gooey mac and cheese, and it's so good. We've got a flour station, an egg and milk station, and a breadcrumb station. Okay, I'm going to mix up that egg. So that's 2 eggs and about a half a cup of milk. Okay, first station, I'm going to go right into the all-purpose flour. Just give it a really good coating. This gives the egg mixture something to stick to. And then next you go in with your eggs. Just toss it around, give it a good coating. And then you go right into your breadcrumb mixture. Just give it a real good coating. Some people go back into the egg and then back into that. I don't think we need to do that today because these are pretty sticky and it's holding on to it. Go into the flour, egg mixture, and the panko breadcrumbs. I like using the panko breadcrumbs. They really give it like that extra crunch. Now, I have not yet tried doing this in the air fryer, but I think your results would be very good. Instead of frying, I would do these same steps, but just spray the outside with some oil. I would take my olive oil sprayer and then bake them in an air fryer, probably at about 360 until they're nice and golden brown. You may need to turn them a couple of times for even browning. But the preferred method, and the method that Cheesecake Factory uses, is of course deep frying them. Okay, and we're on our last one now. I think I'm going to have just enough ingredients. Okay, there we go. We've got 9 mac and cheese balls ready to fry. Okay, I'm heating up some canola oil, and I have a smaller pan because we don't do a lot of frying and I don't want a whole bunch of oil. So we'll just do these in small batches. Now I want to bring my oil to 350 degrees. The heat has reached 350 degrees. And my pan is big enough to fry 2 of these at a time. So we'll fry them until they are nice and browned and cooked through. You'll want to keep turning them so they are evenly brown. Now you can certainly make these smaller if that's your preference. I was just trying to make them kind of the size of Cheesecake Factory appetizer ones, and those are pretty big. And I just have a plate lined with paper towels. You can see some cheese is starting to come out, so you know they're getting done in the middle. Okay, those look nice and brown. I'm going to remove those. You want to try to keep your oil consistent, so when you put in, like I just put in 3 big ones here, so it'll take it a little bit to get back up to temperature. I put the ones that I already fried in the oven just to keep them warm. I'm going to heat up some marinara sauce to serve with it, and I'm just using the jarred kind. You can make your own. Now the Cheesecake Factory sauce is a creamy marinara sauce, so they add a little cream to theirs. Just going to add a little cream to my marinara sauce. I'll put some creamy marinara sauce on the plate. Then I'm going to top it with some Parmesan cheese. Just a little parsley, a little dried parsley on top. And there you go. All right, let's try these fried mac and cheese balls. So crispy on the outside, creamy with that creamy mac and cheese on the inside. And I think it's going to be great with that creamy marinara sauce. Oh my goodness. This is so much better than just eating leftover mac and cheese, in my opinion. That marinara sauce really goes perfect with it too. It's so crispy on the outside and creamy on the inside and cheesy. Oh, wow. So good. And we'll definitely give Cheesecake Factory a run for their money on this. I really hope you try this. It's really easy, it's relatively cheap, and it's fun to make too. Thanks for joining me today as we made Cheesecake Factory copycat fried mac and cheese balls. If you haven't done so already, please check out some of my playlists. I have an appetizer playlist. This is going to go right in there. I have what's for dinner, breakfast and desserts, and a few more. We'll see you next time.